Hey you guys, so I don't know if you can hear me. I know it's a little bit loud out here, but I just wanted to jump on here to answer somebody's question. Recently I was talking to a mom and her concern was whether or not Bangkok, Thailand is deemed safe for children and families. And I would say absolutely. Like when it comes to children here and families, like children and families are prioritized here. Okay, they're treated really well and they're very much respected. Everywhere that you go here, you'll notice that people are very polite and are very sweet to children. Right? They always acknowledge children, and most places you go, you'll find that it's pretty much it is very child friendly. So they make sure that they cater to children. It's not like certain parts of the world or the Western world where you will get looked at sideways because you decided to bring your child somewhere, right? Here in Bangkok, most places, with the exception of certain places, most places, with the exception of course, adults only places, right, are very much child friendly. Like if you go to the malls, they have usually nursing rooms, and when I say nursing rooms, I mean rooms designated for moms who are nursing, separate from the bathrooms. You don't necessarily have to go into the bathrooms and all of that to change your baby. You have designated rooms for that. When you go to But anyway, that's probably beside the point. I'm talking about safety here, right? In the US, you hear about school stuff that happens in the school, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to use certain terminology here on my TikTok and get banned or have my video get blocked or anything like that. But those type of things, you guys, don't happen here. That will be the least of your worries if you have children and you decide to put them in school here, okay? You won't be worried about some random person going crazy because they're not having a good day. Like the random acts of violence that we hear about on a day-to-day in the US, it just doesn't really occur here. I'm not saying that crime doesn't happen here. I think crime happens everywhere. Of course, it doesn't matter what part of the world you are, right? But there's just certain things that you just don't really hear about them, right? Here you may hear about pickpocketing here and there, and maybe little scams here and there, but it's usually not very detrimental, right? And y'all, I'm very paranoid, okay? In the US, I will never just be walking around by myself as a solo female at night, okay? As soon as I get in my car, that car door is closed, I'm ready to go. Here, honestly, I can walk at night and not really think too much about it. I'm still aware, of course, of my surroundings. You always have to be aware of your surroundings, but I have this level of peace, y'all, that I just never saw myself having in the US. It's just different, okay? And again, I know, yes, crime happens everywhere, but I'm just saying that I feel much more safer here. And in the community that we live in, it is so safe. It's gated. We have 24/7 security. We have security on post, right, physically present, and then we also have surveillance cameras on our streets, okay, monitoring everything. So I feel very safe and at peace raising our family here in Bangkok. And you'll find that most communities are like that, even condos. They usually are very secured and stuff. Again, anywhere that you go, you want to use your own discernment and you want to be very aware of your surroundings. But to make a long answer short, yes, I do believe that Thailand overall is a great place to raise children, to raise a family. And so as someone who has been all over the world, I've been to countless cities and across different continents, I will say 100%, not 100%, but I will say that Thailand is definitely deemed a safe place, at least safer than the US, to raise a family and to raise your children.
So if you've been interested in moving abroad but you don't know where to start with my free Move to Thailand guide in my bio and follow me for more.